Sup, I'm Poppy, and this is a mostly unedited, unplanned, and unprofessional review of the Action Bullpup by Noodles. So this is a first design from the designer, and I gotta say, he's knocked it out of the park. As the name implies, is a bolt action bullpup, and works really well. It features a plunger system similar to the Taurus and X-Shot Longshot, where the barrel is inside the plunger tube. So the plunger tube is actually a little wider than your typical plunger tube. And on about 100 millimeters of draw, it has about 15% more air than a Lynx, which is pretty impressive. So the blaster features a quick takedown and quick barrel swap system using two thumb screws up here, which you can just unscrew up here. Note that the thumb screws don't actually interact directly with the barrel. The thumb screws interact with a print that then pushes on the barrel, so you're not going to scuff up any of your barrels, and it's also very secure. It also features a quick takedown system using pins and a really cool geared tensioning system. So there's this pink gear up here that you just twist, and it detensions the entire thing. Very easy, it's super smooth, it's impressively smooth for everything being printed up there. Just take out this pin, and the shroud comes off, and you can take your barrel out too. Spring swaps are a little more intensive. You have to take off this front piece here, and then this gets you to the core, is what it's referred to as, which features all of your stuff. It features your spring, your catch system, your bolt, everything. Core works outside the blaster. You can just prime it back. As you can see, it's primed. I'm going to carefully undo this. There we go. And yeah, if you want to swap the spring on any one build, you'd have to take off the plunger head currently. But personally, I'm probably going to be building a second core just to swap the entire core, instead of having to take out 4 screws, putting the new thing on, putting the 4 screws back in, yada yada. Installing the core back in, relatively simple. Just got to be a bit careful, because the transfer bar top is a little finicky just to like get back in, but so is life with any bullpup blaster that uses a transfer bar system. Come on. There we go. Put it back together, same thing. Just put this little piece on here again. Slides right back on. Get your barrel. The barrel is actually lubricated on this blaster because the core has an O-ring on it that slides along the barrel. So if it's lubricated, it's very smooth and you get perfect seal around it, and you have like no issues with the plunger being too slow, like you had on the Zinc when it had an O-ring around the rod that goes through it. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. But yeah, cool stuff. Put back together, real simple. Pin back in, tension it, and this tensioning system has a really high gear ratio. So with a lot of turns, you can output a lot of torque onto everything here, and you can really tighten this thing down. There's no worries of this thing coming apart. And also the barrel clamp system works very well, very smooth, very tight. Barrel isn't going anywhere. As for performance on it right now, I couldn't tell you very much. I have a suboptimal barrel. It's 45 centimeters at 495, which is only really good for lightweight bamboo darts and other bamboo darts on an 8 kilogram spring. This is just the only barrel I had on me. I have another one coming, and I have all my other ones at school right now, which I'm gonna test with once I'm back there, because I'm on winter break right now. But currently, it's doing about 250 FPS on those lightweight darts, and on heavy 1.3 gram bamboo darts, it's doing 200 FPS. So all things considered, on being on an 8 kilogram long shot spring, it is pretty performant for super light spring load, and it works great. I've had no issues with it so far. Build was easy. It just took a while. Took a while because I was like on and off building it, whatever. The whole thing, a whole like build is everything in build quality is great. The prime is super smooth. There's not much print zip, if any. Feels great. Trigger feels great. There's a little slop at the beginning of the trigger pull, but it's smooth otherwise, and it's super light, and it's generally a super enjoyable blaster to use. Still in beta. Hardware kits are it's in beta. We have no idea what's going on there. But yeah, once this thing comes out, once it's going to get some improvements, which somehow this thing's going to be improved further. It's already fantastic, and I'd highly recommend if you can get one, get one. But yeah, good stuff. Hope you enjoyed the 6-minute straight of me talking about this thing. And if you have comments or questions or anything, ask them in comments below or reach out to me if you know how to get to me.